Good afternoon. Welcome to your Friday installation of Lite Byte, and I realise I need to work out my layers before I do a... There we go. Not that it matters now, it's all too late for that. But as you can see, we've got some lovely music, which we'll begin playing in a moment for you. And yeah, a new little setup. So, after that chaos, put it this way, it's been a morning. My lunch arrived 2 minutes ago because I forgot to click the actual order button. I'm not even looking at the camera. Where am I looking? There we go. This is a profession. I'm highly professional, I promise you. No, just not this profession. Right. So, welcome to Lite Byte, Friday afternoon lunchtime stream where we do something that is non-work related, just to chill and take a moment. I am Cennamo-Smith. I will be the noise in the back of your ears for the next hour or so. So for those of you who weren't here last week, pardon me, or haven't seen the previous video, I started building these. Some lovely little Lego botany plants, and I enjoyed it, and as much as I wanted to finish them off immediately, I ran out of time, and there's so much work that needs to be done in life in general, so I figured let's hold them all off and wait until you will learn. I moved my camera, so I'm used to looking over there, and now I need to look over here, so I've moved things and it's all a bit weird. Here we've got a few more angles this time as well to make it more interesting. Ooh, lots of fingers. Anyway, so today we are working on this section of the plants, these lovely things, and we have got this one left, a cacti, which should be fun. Alright, it's been a chaotic morning. How are you all? I still haven't introduced myself. My name is Cennamo-Smith. This is Lite Byte. I am an author of fantasy and crime fiction. Got a good little series. You've got a nice little Patreon down below if you're interested. And yeah, so what else have we got for you? Right, so yeah, today we've got this. I am really chaotic today. I apologise. This is not the energy you want to have during your lunch break. Might be because I'm really hungry. But hey ho, that is my own fault for not clicking order when I ordered my food. I just chose items. Stay hydrated. Right. So here we go. Let's just get into this, and I shall continue to jabber and talk as we do. So that's horrible. I apologise. That's not ASMR, is it? That's the opposite of ASMR. It's just horrible. Right. So what have we got there? We've got all these lovely little bits. Shall I move that camera down? Where shall I move you? Let's move you down here, maybe. Alright. Let's make you a little bit smaller. We are learning. This is all a process. I just felt like having a close-up camera to see what was going on down here. Right, so this is where we need to be building today. Right, come with me. Come with me. Follow me down here. Follow me on this path. There we go. Right, so this is the kind of chaos that is going to be happening today. I'm just going to roll with it because there's no point trying to curb it at this point. If you're still watching, thank you. And I apologise, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. That's brought you here, but I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody who spends any amount of time listening to me jabber along with everything that's going on. So, I shall recap why I'm building this. My name is Cennamo-Smith. I am an author of fantasy and crime, thrillers, a little bit of sci-fi here and there. I have a Patreon. There is a link to it down below if you want to have a nice little read. Currently there is a monthly series, which means I release a chapter every month, called The Rat King of London. Is there an extra? Oh, there shouldn't be. Yeah, pardon me, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, called The Rat Kings of London, which is about anthropomorphic rats living under the streets of Victorian London. It's fun. I think it's fun. It's a bit somewhere between Redwall and what's it called? Basil the Great Mouse Detective, because that's a fantastic film. Much underloved by Disney, but I think it's one of the best Disney movies ever made. I like the ones that don't get a lot of popularity, so yeah. Favourite film of all time, Treasure Planet. love that film. I watched Treasure Planet so many times. Not as a child, but at university, I watched Treasure Planet so many times I burnt out the DVD and had to go and buy a second one. Because that's how old I am. I used to have DVDs and I used to buy DVDs. Streaming wasn't really a thing. I used to have Love Film. For those of you who don't know what that is, that was Netflix before Netflix. Basically, you would borrow up to 4 DVDs a month from Love Film, and they would, you would watch them. They would send you some DVDs. You'd watch them. You'd post them back, and then they'd send you some more. And that was for a nice little monthly fee, so they didn't do too bad. And now I'm not sure if they became Netflix or if they were bought by Netflix. One of the two. I think Love Film might still exist in some places. Unsure. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move some things around. Where can Spotify bugger off down here today? Yeah. You can leave the camera there because I haven't rigged that properly. Hey ho. I might get rid of that frame, I'm not sure. I need to edge myself. No, I do not need to edge myself, that's the wrong word to use in modern society. Sorry. Yes, I need to sort things out, get things back into stress, to de-stress. Oh, it's been a week. I have worked far too much, far too long this week, and so this little stream of building stuff is very much required. How are you all? How's your week been? What have you been up to? Yeah, nice little collection of bits here. It's meant to be green. It's meant to be green? That looks very, very brown to me. But hey, what do I know? I am colourblind, canonically. Canonically, actually, in real life. But yes, so like I say, I spend most of my time when I'm not doing Lego either working out, mostly writing. I spent a lot of time this week drawing, which has been fun. Designing some lovely new postcards to go with my world. So if anybody wants to check out those again, you can find those lovely things on the Patreon. So yeah, feel free to click and have a look. It's a lot of fun. There's a few tiers. On one of them, I mix a few things up. So, like I say, this is Lite Byte. This happens every week. It's not always Lego. Sometimes it's video games. There are some more videos down below in the channel. If you care to watch those and want to spend some time listening to me ramble, I've got to do this 4 times. Crikey, it's a bit excessive. But yeah, so sometimes it's usually video games because I enjoy a good video game. I also enjoy a bad video game, but that's neither here nor there. What else? So yeah, on the Patreon, what you will find is not only some lovely stories, which are definitely worth a read. You can find some behind-the-scenes stuff, some upcoming stuff, like some work in progress, and the new schedule for the year. And the schedule looks thusly: on the first Monday of every month, I will be posting just a general update of things to come, things that are going on, and progress that's been made. The second Monday of every month, you get the Rat King, a new episode of that. There are currently 13 episodes because I started this in January last year, and I'm writing 1 episode a month in between everything else that I'm writing. So that's getting good. That's coming to a close as well. If I follow my plan, because writing, I have a plan, but characters change those plans, and when you're writing something to a schedule that is not just you need to get this to your editor by a certain date or your publisher by a certain date, or it's just something that you are writing to your own deadline of 1 chapter a month in between everything else, your characters can get a little sidetracked and things can happen that you don't expect, and you can't go back and rewrite everything to make this all look like part of the plan, because let's be honest, it's always better when the plan doesn't go to plan, isn't it? Like, there are loads of films where the main plot of the film is the plan doesn't go to plan, the plan has stopped planning. 404 plan not found. Especially, yes, you can probably tell by the way I talk. Right, my eyes are coming into focus and now this looks green. Colour blindness is a really weird thing. I cannot explain it. I'm sure somebody can, because there are people that do deal with colour blindness for a living. But yeah, I've generally just watched this shade, this right here, shift in front of my eyes from brown to green, and it's confusing me. I'm not sure if that's it's because I'm thinking it's meant to be brown, meant to be green rather, that my eyes and my brain are recalculating for me, or that everything's just coming into focus. But we shall see, or rather we won't see, because colour blindness. So yeah, second Monday of every month is a new episode of the Rat King. I try to keep as close to that schedule as possible. If it's not the first Monday, it will definitely be that week. Because, you know, life can happen. Things can go awry. Yeah, lots of things can stop things that you expect to happen from happening. As much as we try to create a balance of sorts. About. You don't fit. Oh, you go. Aha. So you got to do it properly, Nicholas. That's the trick. You've got those pops into. No, he's going there. I've missed a trick here. I think. Yeah, I have. I missed one of these little doohickeys. I'm just going to go on top there. There we go. Okay. That's much nicer. There we go. That should all fit now. Turn the page. Yeah, there we go. So you go thusly. Seems to stick out a bit further than it should. But again, what do I know? I am not a Lego designer. I just like building the stuff. Is there a bit too much light coming from there? There is. I'm gonna. Does that desaturate a little bit? That does desaturate a little bit. Yeah, lighting here. This is not this room is not designed for streaming or any kind of studio work. This is purely where I live. Only a slight joke. I spend far too much time in this office. Outside of writing, I work about 70 hours a week on average. So, you know, plenty of time for writing and taking care of your life and the life of a tiny human being. Who says it's not? Cactus! It's getting there. I'm less impressed with this plant, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. This one is not blowing me away as much as the previous ones did. But hey ho, thus is the way of things. Maybe it'll look better with the little flower on top. Maybe this is just a little base. It's not meant to be all that. So we've got to make 4 of these. Got to click them together. That's very out of focus, isn't it? Focus. You focus down here. Come on. No, you're not going to focus, are you? I need to replace this camera. It's within my 30 days. I can probably get away with it. Yeah. So what else? What else do you find on my Patreon? You can find. So we've got first Monday update, second Monday Rat King, third Monday not a lot. Not gonna lie, not a lot. And then fourth Monday, or the last Monday of every month, is a short story chosen by you. I will upload a poll on the last Monday of every month, the same day the story goes out, for the topic of the next short story. So you get to choose one of 4, whichever one gets the most votes, that's the one I shall be writing. And that is the one you'll receive a month later, because I think, respectfully, a month is enough time to write a short story in between writing everything else, doing all your own promo, this, that, and the other. I am a one-man writing studio. Effectively, I do promo, art, covers, maps. Basically, finding a way to put my not very well used art and digital media degree to some kind of use. It's really not pulling its weight as much as it should be, in my opinion. Disappointed in it. It really is sucky not being able to see in full colour. I will at some point get used to it. I am 35, I should be used to it by now. Every now and then it hits me, and today is a day where possibly levels of exhaustion have reached a worrying peak and my eyes are starting to lose focus. And I'm rambling to nobody on the internet, which is the thing, that's fine. We all have our own psychoses, and this is mine. You can't have it. I think I'm really feel the urge to make this camera. Okay, this is entirely a learning progress. I'm going to make this one a bit bigger because I think this is a bit more interesting than. No, that's too dark. I need to get better lighting in here. I've got these horrible little spotlights from when we first moved into this house, and I'm not a big fan. I need something with a bit more diffusion. Maybe that might help. Just my life in general. I'm gonna go light shopping another day. Not today. We've got too much to do. Right. Where am I? So, if anyone's curious, this month's monthly story has yet to be decided for two reasons. One, I didn't get anybody to vote on this one because I was sorting this all out at the very beginning of the month and sorting out my new schedule, and I didn't think I had enough time to get one done. And then I realised there's 5 weeks in January, so I do have enough time to get one done. So I will be writing it possibly over the weekend. Definitely not today. Today is an editing day. Today I will be, shortly after this, pulling out a stack of paper which is somewhere, which is the 4th book in my series that needs to be spell checked, continuity edited, and have a few things altered, because that should be coming out in this summer. So 6 months time I've got to get this done. And I will get this done. And then I've got audiobook to edit. Just normal things. Okay, now that goes there. Just a busy life. But who am I to complain? There are much worse ways to spend your life, and a lot worse things that could be happening in your life. So I will not begrudge or bemoan or complain more than a standard English person, because we do enjoy a good moan in every sense of the word. There's an eagle outside. Say eagle. It's a kite. A kite is a kind of eagle, isn't it? I'm not into ornithology. Just birds are cute, but I'm not going to go chasing because that's creepy. Which way around do you go? You go there. Do you? Do you go there? I'm not so sure you do go there. Was I meant to have stuck something else on top? No. But somehow you are meant for then, or do you go this a turn the upside down situation. I am not understanding this. Do you go better that way? But you don't fit. Or is there another? Aha! I picked up the wrong colour piece. Another issue with not being able to see colour. There we go, that's much nicer. And then you, quite nicely, up on top. What do we think? Yeah, a bit nicer. Not too bad, is it? Okay, now we're going to pop you back over there. This is the last one in this set, and it's telling me to take these ones and pop you in there, and then you in there. So there we go. And I assume at some point I'm going to have to go. Oh no, that's not there. Okay. Alright, so we've got some more plants there, and then we've got some leftover pieces, which are going to get swept down here. You're going to go over here. I'm going to grab some chips. Very unceremoniously lean off camera. I'm going to say today's a day. Today is not the day, but things have got to be done. The life chaotic. Alright, we now have the third and final portion to go, and these ones look prettier. So, I apologise in advance for anybody who's about to listen to this. I'll try and do it away from the camera. It's gone everywhere. That's not going to make life difficult for me at all. We've got more little bits here. Sorry. Do I need all these books, or just the? Is there another one? We'll see. Right, because of the third one, I'm gonna save having to blow out eardrums for a third time. Right, okie dokie. Right, here we go again. Let's not do that with such violence, Nicholas. So I'm doing it like I need to turn this a bit too. There we go. That's a bit better. So, these are all very, very similar to begin with. I suppose it's all for the shape and to make them all look like their little plant pots. You can't really do much about that. A lot of plant pots look very similar. They're just different colours and different patterns, but the principal shape is the same. So I just want to replace all these little Lego blocks with multicoloured blocks, which could be fun. Not a lot of point. And black looks stylish and executive, and I think that's the look they were going for with this kind of era of Lego plants, the more, as they say, adult Lego sets. I honestly don't care. Though I am enjoying the architecture, say it's much more therapeutic and playful. I do like playing, but I also prefer just building things and making things look nice. To stick around my office and primarily annoy my wife. Because apparently there's such a thing as having too much Lego. Don't tell her. 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah, I do need to open all three bags. Come back. You want to have permission to run away. There we go. I have a feeling that my career as a professional Lego builder is not going to take off. Which is to be expected, because I'm not working with great equipment here, but then again I'm not a professional streamer, this is just something I'm doing for fun. Then hopefully you're enjoying it too. If you weren't, I would question why you're here. And if you are just stopping by and you're if you are just stopping by and about to leave, thank you for stopping by. Have a good day. See you later. Hopefully, maybe. The internet might bring you back here, because who knows how these algorithm works. How these algorithms work. I'll tell you who, the grand folk at YouTube. They're the ones making sure everything runs smoothly and find whatever it is, content. I don't understand how YouTube algorithms work by any stretch of the imagination, because on YouTube I primarily follow artists, video game stuff, and a lot of D&D things, and for the most part YouTube keeps sending me videos of people pissing off the police, and I don't understand why. I don't understand two things. I don't understand why you would send somebody who watches mostly video games related things and music for drawing and whatnot, and then just continually recommend, to put it as blunt as I can, self-indulgent Americans walking up to a policeman with shoving a camera in their face and saying it's my right to do this. Good for you. What does this achieve? Oh, you're getting views, you're getting content. I'm missing a piece. Or am I just colourblind again? There's a good chance it's both. No, there it is. It was buried. It was buried. So yeah, dear algorithm, stop. Just stop. I don't care, and I don't want to see these kind of fools. Get them off my feed. Ta-da! Keep them off my feed. By all means, send me video game stuff and artists and people starting out and people with less than a million followers. Send me those people. I will watch them until the cows come home. Because these are the people that need the support, not the people that already have the following. They're making a living of this, and other people are just trying. I will always aim as best as I can to hire people for work that I'm doing, and subscribe to people that I can afford to, that do not have the millions of followers and aren't already making a living off of what they are doing. I'm sure what they are doing is great, and more power to you, but if you are making more than, say, more than enough to live on from your channels or whatever, you're doing good enough that you don't need me. One subscriber to follow you and give you more money, but some bloke who is, or some guy, girl, non-binary pal, whoever, that is just starting out and is trying to find their space in this horrible world we call the internet, I will happily follow them, because that's how artists support each other. Anybody who has done any kind of art degree will know that in no other industry in the world would it be acceptable to say, we're going to hire you, we're not going to pay you, but we'll give you lunch. I've received far too many emails like that saying, yes, we've looked at your portfolio, we've accepted your application, the pay is travel and lunch. Like, okay, but I kind of need somewhere to sleep. I have rent to pay, or had at the time, not so much now. I'm doing relatively alright, but that's because I work, like I say, I work 70 hours a week, and I have built up to this level of working hard to get the things I need, and then followed by the things I want. That is the key trick. You've got to go for the things you want it afterwards. Get what you need. Once you've got what you need, then you can start settling in and getting complacent. Start. Yeah, well, not complacent. Once you've got what you need to survive, then you can focus on improving and getting the things you want. For example, had this been a few years ago, I would not have splurged out on this Lego set because that was not a viable option set years ago. Time is tricky. But yeah, I would not have splurged out on things like this. I would not be in the position to be able to sit down for a few hours every week and just write and write and write and write and write to the point where I couldn't start publishing things because I wouldn't have had the time. Would have been working too hard. There's a bit missing. These are guns. Why are there guns in my tree? Can you see that? Is that yeah, look at that. Why is my cactus armed? Well, who knows? I'm sure there will be I say I'm sure there'll be a reason. I hope there'll be a reason. We got one. And then we got two. Then we got another one of these. Come on, in you get. There we go. And then another one of you on top. Okay, then what do we do? Think about. Oh no, I missed a page. I don't need that. I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so I just need. And then we've got these little egg. I'm not sure these are meant to be in the world of Lego. Little eggs. Gotcha. Well, not little eggs if you go by the scale of Lego, man. These are dinosaur eggs by the scale. Maybe they are. Who knows? A little green, but. I think this is meant to be a rubber plant, and I like rubber plants. They're cute. Cute's probably not the right word, but I like rubber plants. I think they look nice. They look fun. I'm doing a lot of work over here, so let's come over here with me. There we go. Stare at my hands. So, if you are still watching, first off, thank you. And second off, what are you up to? What are your plans? How's work going for you? What are you working on that you can show me that I can subscribe to and spread the word on and get more and more people to look at? What are your little projects? Let's try and get everybody together and start sharing our works around and let's just we need a little community of people just constantly sharing everything, because that's the only way anything's ever going to change for any of us, is if we are all together sharing things. I'm sounding a bit like it, but whatever. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 legs. Exposure on this stream today is killing me. Only mentally or physically, everything else is killing me. So yeah, if you're working on anything, got any projects going on, if you have a Patreon or a Substack or anything that you are looking for subscribers on or want to shout out or anything, drop a comment, give me a like, and I will happily give you a shout out, and I'll happily give you a follow as well if it's on something that I follow and something that's not overly egregious or offensive. Yeah, I would love to have more folks to follow and subscribe to some more things to enjoy, especially if you've got anything you're writing, please send it my way. I absolutely love reading. I say I love reading. I would love to love reading. I would love to have time to love reading again. say currently my to be read pile is very big. Not a lot that I want to be reading and finishing off. This looks like this piece is missing. But we'll see, I guess. Oh no, it's just these are going all over the shop. Right, let's get all of these little pieces first. Gremlin. Oh. It's a man dying on the street. Well, that was at the end of a very short and unpopular career. But I'm not dead. Surprise. Only emotionally. People often tell me I'm too negative. I just reply that I'm British. I'm not saying that the British are negative people, but we are. What's the word? Self-deprecating to a point of understanding. I used to go to a lot of comedy shows because if you stood outside and looked pathetic enough, sometimes in London they would give you tickets to fill seats. Yeah, and then there was always watching them on TV and YouTube and now Netflix and whatever. And one of my favourite things when you compare shows in different countries, mainly in the UK and the US, because I don't speak any other languages well enough to enjoy comedy in that language. I would love to, but I can't and don't. Maybe one day when I give up another hobby instead. Pardon me. Yeah, one of the things I have noticed, and I'm sure that there are lots of comments on this in general, is that the biggest difference that you can find between American comedy shows and English comedy shows is if you go to an American show and you say, who here's from, I don't know, Kentucky, for the sake of thinking about lunch, there'll be people cheering, hey, you'll be, oh, what's that like? And they, oh, it's the best state in the world. Oh man, yeah. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. It's the best state in the world. Yeah, cool. Great. You do this, have the same conversation, the exact same conversation with an Englishman, and say, hey, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Flitwick. Or Flitwick. Which for anybody who's a Harry Potter fan, that's how you pronounce it. Flitwick, not Flitwick, Flitwick. Fingers crossed where I'm kind of from, or where I used to live near. Yeah. And oh, what's that like? Oh, it sucks. It's crap. That'll be, yeah. So, what's the best thing about Flitwick? Oh, the road to Bedford. It's got a train station so you can get out. If anyone thinks I'm being too hard on Flitwick, you've clearly not been to Flitwick. Having said that, I've not been back to Flitwick in a very long time, so it may have gotten better, but the chances are slim. I used to get a train through there every day to go to college. It's not bad. Just there's nothing. The skate park was quite nice. Fell over there and smashed my elbow open. That was fun. It's a great place to leave your car unlocked by mistake as well. Went out with some mates. Got our skateboards out the back of my car. and left the car keys hanging out the back of the boot for about 5 hours. Miraculously, my car was still there when we got back, as was everything else we owned. We lost nothing, and so it's a very, very safe place to leave things lying around, or your thieves don't pay attention. Either way, thank you for not robbing my car. We are getting there. This is quite nice. There we go. What time is it? Oh wow, the time is certainly flying today. There we go. Oh, don't you look lovely? I think that looks very nice. Oh, there's no. Oh, we don't stick anything into this one. Okay, you're going in the middle somewhere then, I guess. Right, and last one, we have a pretty, pretty flower. Oh, it starts differently. Ooh. Oh, you've thrown me. I'll find a different colour piece I was not prepared for. And unlikely cannot see. What colour is that? That is brown with a thing. Brown with a grippy bit. Brown with a grippy bit. This is. Oh, there it is. There you go. See what I mean? Brown with a little, not grippy, but angular-y bit. Okay, then we need. The red bit goes there. And we need a curved green bit and a flat green bit. Oh, you have intrigued me, Lego. What is going on here? What have we got? What are you going to do for me today? Then we get one of these, and we get. Oh, I thought this was meant to be 3 of them, something stuck together. If only I ever looked at the actual instructions, not just the pictures. Okay. Intriguing. Now we need 2 of these. Oh, I'm going to go either side. That's nice. I assume now we get the black border. Now we get the black border. Let's put it in the right place. Click, 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 and click. Right, now we need 4 corners. The 4 corners of the apocalypse. Then we get our lovely edge border again, our edge highlights. Am I missing one? Yes. Has it fallen under a keyboard? No. Am I potentially being blind again? Maybe. 2, 3. Oh, it was still in the bag. The joys of static electricity. Right, so I need. Hang about. Oh, these have got to line up. Aha! That makes sense. Yes, like that. Okay, so it goes through. I'm feeling that's going to be important, and it will be immediately afterwards. Right, so you go like that, and now we've got to get 6 of these red ones and go click. Click. There we go. It's showing me up. Click. Click. Can we do this in 15 minutes? This last plant. And then can I inhale the rest of my lunch before I have to actually start doing some work? Is this? That's right. Okay. And that clicks onto there. Lego blows my mind for so many reasons. Not only because it's so cool, but somebody has sat down and spent enough time to look at every single Lego piece and go, that can fit there, that can fit there, that can fit there, and now we have the Taj Mahal. And now we're making a gun rack apparently for a Lego gun rack. Here we go. So guns down, sun's out, guns out. So the cactus got a cacti. Cacti got a cacti. Da, da, da. Reach for the succulent. Say hello to my prickly friend. Okay, that's that. That's apparently that done. Okay, let's see what comes next. We've got to make 6 of these as quickly as possible. So we're going to try and speed run this now. 1 and 2. It's a speed run, whilst not being able to see any of the pieces because we are now working with shades of red on a brown table, which is not my forte for obvious reasons. All these things are just kind of blending together and looking like the same shape. Ugh, my eyes. You often say, would you ever augmentate yourself? Yes, I would fix my goddamn eyes. Make it so I could see. My vision didn't go blurry every time I got sleepy. And I could see it infrared. Because, come on, you know, we're going to do this. Let's go whole hog. Let's go off the deep end. Let's not just go for the basics. If you're going to get yourself cybernetically enhanced, go whole hog. Just don't what's the cyber. I've forgotten the phrase for it is cyberpunk. But yeah, don't go that far. But go just far enough that everything works. Right, one more. 10 minutes to go. Come on, you can do this. Okay, I've just seen the next page and this is fascinating. This is again my point of when I say, how do Lego folks come up with this kind of stuff? This is going to look, right now it looks a bit like, what is this? How could this possibly be a thing? And in a second it's going to look so cool. So I need 12 of these. Let's keep them separate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is getting easier with less pieces on the table. 11 and 12. And then what we do is we take these bits and we go badumph and badumph like that. And if you can't work out what's going on yet, that's fine. It's going to look really cool in a second, but bear in mind these are plants that we are making. What kind of shape does this remind you of? I know the music's on. I can't really hear it because it's interfering with the stream at my end. I'd rather you have something chill to listen to than me just waffling on. Okay, ready for this? Are you ready for this? Oh yes, we've got us some lovely petals. I was gonna say, how do you just sit down and think, oh, this is what this is going to look like if I stick 6 guns inside 2 wheels and then attach a load of blocks to the outside? Look at that. Just look at that. Beautiful. And now this goes just straight down the middle there. we're not done yet. There's going to be more. And of course there is, because I said speed run. And now we're going to take 1, 2, 3. You got 8 minutes to get this done. We are going to do this because I'm not doing this for a 4th stream, or 3rd stream rather. Other things to do. I'm thinking of mixing it up and doing a playthrough of a Choose Your Own Adventure, because I've got loads of those and I find them fun. But I'm not sure if I should do that as a Lite Byte or as a separate series and just work through it as a thing, because I think that could be fun. So you get to watch, read through a story together, see them dice roll, see the whole progress, and maybe see if we can do a run of how far can we get through this death maze without dying, or how many deaths will it take us to get to the end, how many decisions and wrong turns do we take. Okay, turn them up again, getting more and more beautiful by the second, unlike me. Wait, there's more. And then this goes in the top, but still, wait, there's more. How is this still going? It's very pretty, but how? Aha. And then these go, looking at that. Ooh. This would have been easy to do before attaching it, I think. You're just trying to show off, Lego. Or is this designed for people with smaller fingers? Probably. There we go. Are we done yet? Oh no, there's still more. And then you go which way? Okay, yeah, this definitely would have been easier to do before attaching it, Lego. Just FYI. For any feedback, and if you're watching, welcome. If you want to send me some more, I'll do another building stream. Let's look at that beauty. And so then you go there, you go in there, and then last but not least, you go there. And there we have it. Oh, we have to throw some extra pieces in this baby, in case we want to connect the whole thing together. Because that can go there. How are you meant to fit together? Okay. There we go. There is our lovely little succulent garden. And let's lift up the camera here to really show it off. Look at that. Let's look at that better. Here's an idea. I'm just going to turn it round. Look at that. That is lovely. That is adorable. That is good. There we go. Well, I think that was a lovely little stream success. A couple of fair few plants built. I think they look very nice. And although there's 4 minutes to go of this stream, as much as I love you people and I appreciate you being here, my lunch is probably cold by now and I'm still hungry. So, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for joining me here for... Just blow out your eardrums again. Thank you very much for joining me for this lovely little weekly session of Lite Byte. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support. And if you have enjoyed this, a like and subscribe would not go unnoticed. It would be appreciated. If you didn't enjoy this, but you like books and short stories, there is a link to the Patreon and the website down below. Currently, there are 3 Mortals Lost and Found books available. They are a detective fantasy series about a non-binary tiefling and a female elf detective running a detective agency in the middle of a fantasy world. So Tolkien meets Sherlock. It's fun. Yeah, I would highly recommend it. Of course I would, but other people would also highly recommend it based on my Goodreads reviews. So if you like that, pop it down there. If you are a level 3 Patreon subscriber, you get all of those ebooks as part of your Patreon subscription. What more could you want? So you get a Patreon subscription where you get to read my monthly series, get to vote on everything that I do, and get early access to a lot of things and a lot of behind the scenes things. Not only that, but you also get 3 ebooks straight off the bat. And when the next one comes out later this year, you'll get another ebook. Just ta-da! There you go. Enjoy. So thank you very much for your time. Like I say, my name is Cennamo-Smith. This is my channel. This is Lite Byte. Patrons down below, Instagram, website, the whole shebang. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you again next week. Little Pip, or TTFN as I keep saying.